Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Today we are playing Fight Rigging within Gent and Sneaky 5-color list. It's a standard best of 1 list with average converted mana cost 2.8, 27 non-creatures, 8 creatures, and 25 lands. Now, the list revolves around basically playing fight rigging and just getting value off of fight rigging, and also we've got a couple of synergies here within the deck that I will break down for you guys shortly. So let's get right into the list. We're running 2 Bloodchief's Thirst, 1 Duress. The Bloodchief's Thirst are for the early on creatures within Esper, right? If they play a Luminarch Aspirant on turn 2, or a Underdog on turn 2, and then a Kato on turn 3, or a Rathian on turn 3, then that's game, pretty much. I mean, there's just no way for you to fight that, right? It's just very, very hard. So you need that early on removal, right? That's why we also run Thundering Rebuke here. 1 Duress to battle any of those extra heavy non-creature lists, maybe Control, maybe Esper itself, maybe another Jund list that's mid-range, or whatever it is. Check for Traps also does the same thing, but it can pretty much exile anything from their hands, so it's pretty good. We're running Valky and Tybalt as one of our top ends here. 2 Thundering Rebukes, early on removal, plus removes Planeswalkers. That's why it was my best choice. Also deals 4 damage, so it's pretty good against Angels as well. 2 Shigeki, and I'll explain Shigeki here in a bit. 4 Courier's Briefcase as our ramp card of choice. Our first one, our 2-drop ramp card of choice. Insane card, right? And since we can hit all 5 colors, we can draw off of it. 3 Meat Hook Massacre because it's extra necessary. 2 Egons, and I'll explain Egon in a bit. 4 Fables, 2 Fight Rigging, 2 Riveteer's Charm. So with Fight Rigging, you need a creature that has 6 power, right? And that creature that has 6, you need a creature that has 6 power, so that as soon as you cast that creature, or you cast Fight Rigging and you have that creature on the battlefield, you put a +1/+1 counter on that creature, and it immediately becomes a creature with power 7 or greater, which what the card requires. So if you don't have Shakedown Heavy, which is the preferred card within the 3 mana slot, I decided to go with Egon here. And the reason why I play Shigeki here is because sometimes you just don't want to cast Egon for like Egon, right? You want to cast the Throne of Death just to get, just to basically fill your graveyard a little bit. And I found Shigeki to be very, very helpful with that, since a lot of times you're going to discard a lot of things that you might need, or mill a lot of things that you might need, that you can get back with Shigeki. So it's a nice little synergy here. It's a budget route, definitely, because Egon is from an old set and people probably have Egon. They probably don't have Shakedown Heavy. I don't have Shakedown Heavy, so I decided to run Egon instead. Also, you can play Throne of Death and Egon on top of it, and basically just fill up your graveyard and exile from your graveyard, using Egon, and that way you can keep Egon on the battlefield. So Egon here is a pretty budget-friendly, I guess, choice if you don't have Shakedown Heavy. That's what I ran. I ran Shigeki to synergize with Egon just so we can get stuff back. And yeah, that's the idea behind it, right? It's a great card with Fight Rigging here. Also, Riveteer's Charm is very important. It deals with Planeswalkers, big creatures. It deals with graveyards, and it can act as a draw card as well. So very, very flexible charm here. The best charm, actually. 2 Bindings, 4 mana ramp card that deals with pretty much anything as well. Deals with artifacts, enchantments, Planeswalkers, creatures, any permanent, any non-land permanent. 2 Invoke Despairs, very flexible card, deals with Planeswalkers again, because this meta is heavy on Planeswalkers, which I love. It's been very fun. Deals with enchantments, and it draws you cards as well. And since within this new set and the amount of triumphs that you have and the amount of dual lands that you already had, you can cast cards like that very, very easily, and put cards like that in a deck like this very easily. Also, we're ramping, right? We have treasures. We can make a lot of treasures. You're never really going to have a hard time casting cards like that. Also, we have Battle Mammoth here. Battle Mammoth, you can foretell, which you can cast for 4, and you can cast it on turn 4, actually, on top of Fight Rigging. So you open up a hand with Battle Mammoth and Fight Rigging. You foretell on turn 2, you foretell the Mammoth on turn 2, cast Fight Rigging on turn 3, then cast the Mammoth on turn 4, put a +1 counter on the Mammoth, and now you can get anything that you've basically head away with Fight Rigging for free, whether it's a Valky, whether it's a Cameo War, whether it's an Invoke Despair. So Battle Mammoth is actually very good as well, because anything that gets target, whether it's a land, anything at all, any permanent you control, you get to draw a card, so you get to refuel as well. And then we finish it off with War here. War could be exiled with Fight Rigging and cast for 0 mana basically, or you can actually hard cast War with the amount of flexibility that we have within this deck, right? We have the Briefcase, we have Fable here, and we also have all the colors within our mana base here. Very flexible mana base as well. Within the sideboard here, we have basically lesson cards, and it's because we run Valky, and it's very smart to run lesson cards within the sideboard. And I also run 1 Legion Angel, just in case you exile something that has Learn on it with Tybalt, you can actually cast that and get something from the sideboard, so it's pretty good. Also, it's best of 1, so like it's better than leaving your sideboard on empty, right? So that's the idea here. Basically, your top end revolves around, you can have all that as top end basically. You can have the Mammoth as top end, War, Invoke Despair, and Tybalt, and all these can be exiled with Fight Rigging until you actually can cast the card. Also, if you think, I only ran four creatures that play well with Fight Rigging, because we only have 2 copies here. I'm not going to craft more than 2, probably later on in the future if I want to focus on this deck more, but I like the flexibility of the deck. I like that the deck does not revolve around Fight Rigging 100%. There are other things you can do. You can focus on War, you can focus on Invoke Despair. You're never really going to run out of options to win here. Battle Mammoth is a great card. War flips, obviously. It's very hard to deal with. Vanishing Verse can't deal with this card. Very, very good. And Fight Rigging, I mean, it's a Vanishing Verse meta, right? It has been, even though there are a lot of multicolored cards within the standard ladder nowadays, people still run Vanishing Verse. It's a very versatile removal card, and you can still find things to remove with that card, so they can easily remove a Fight Rigging. That's why I also didn't want to invest my wild cards on a card that can be easily removed. So 2 of very flexible deck. We can deal with pretty much anything that we face here. We can deal with control because we have this card here, and it's a mid-range pile. We can deal with non-land permanents of any kind, whether it's enchantments, artifacts, planeswalkers. We can wipe a board, right? We can have a board presence of our own, so we're not really running out of options anytime soon. We're running 25 lands because 25 is at least what you should run. I'd also run 26, but I just don't know what to cut here. The thing is, we need to hit our colors, so we're running the Grixis Triome, we're running the Jund Triome, and we're also running the Naya Triome here. We're running a bunch of dual lands here, a bunch of pathways, Jund pathways mainly, and Jund dual lands, and we're also running a sneaky black and blue pathway here, and a black and white pathway, because black is our dominant color and white and blue is usually the color that we're missing. We can easily get those colors with our treasures here, our tokens as well as our Naya Triome here, and our Grixis Triome gives us blue. And we're also running 1 hive, we're running swamps, mountain, and a forest, because a lot of land destruction, right? And you just don't want to face someone that can destroy your lands and beat you that way. So we're running 3 basics here, should be more than enough. 1 Takenuma, 1 legendary red land, and then 2 Boseiju here. I know you might look at Besage and say, oh, it's going to screw your mana. What if you draw 2 of them? Well, you know what? Like, you have ways of creating mana easily. So, like, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Mathematically, it's wrong to run more than 2, sure. But because that makes it 24 lands technically, but you're also running a lot of ways to make mana, so it's not a problem. And yeah, that does it for the deck. It's very straightforward. The deck has answers to almost everything, not almost, just basically everything here. And yeah, it's been very fun to play. It's been a blast. Jund has definitely been put on the map within the new set here, and it's definitely a competitor, right? Number 1 has to be Esper at the moment, because Esper has the best cards, but Jund is up there, right? And there are a lot of Jund variants, Jund lists basically, that run either creature heavy, planeswalker heavy, Obnix list Jund, Esika's Chariot. We decided to go this sneaky 5-color throughout, mainly Jund Shell within 5 colors here, and yeah, run fight rigging for the first time and feature it on the channel. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. It's been very fun piloting this deck. It's definitely very tricky here. I would recommend for you to find something to cut and run 26 lands. That'll make playing the deck very easy, much easier, and much more flexible as well. And yeah, enjoy the gameplay. If you do, like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you guys later with another video. Okay, bye. This is a scary hand. Not gonna lie, this is a very scary keep. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Hello, hand? Has to be the Valky here. At least we got our ramp cards. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Hopefully we can top deck an untapped land next turn. Black Market Tycoon. We did not. Yeah, we have to give out our briefcase here. Man, it's rough not hitting lands. It's really rough. Yeah, they're way ahead. Only because we didn't hit lands. Terrible. There's nothing that I want to discard. Alright, so, just so our shaman won't die. But they're gonna crew anyway, right? They're not. Okay. That way we can trade, right? Okay. Let's play fight rigging here. Hopefully we find something. I'll take a mammoth, why not? Okay, opponent. Okay. There's no reason as to why we have to keep that. Their own Fable, yeah, they're way ahead. It's actually pretty crazy. All we can do here is play Egon and get the mammoth. This way we can keep up at least for a bit. Are they gonna want to block? Does not seem like it. Okay, we're not hitting lands as well, which is pretty problematic, but we have a briefcase, we have treasure, we have a charm. Let's see what they can do this turn. I mean, they're at what? 1, 2, 3, 4 with the treasure, 5. So they're at a -5. A pretty good -5, but they suffer from it as well when it comes to Meat Hook Massacre. So, and if they're going to want to attack here, I'll probably block with the mammoth, to be honest, so we can save our Egon this way. Yeah, they're probably going to want to attack here. No treasure. So let me do the calculations here. If they get treasure with the Black Market Tycoon, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So they can kill the mammoth here, but they can't kill Egon. I'm happy about that. Egon is our biggest threat. They probably can go -1 here. Another chariot. Okay. Well, it would be nice if we can draw a Meathook Massacre of our own. Why are they over-investing like that? That's pretty crazy. Invoke Despair that we cannot cast yet. So, I don't know about this, honestly. I really don't know about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the shaman, right? I did want to save up 1 mana for the reflection here. It's a pretty tough decision. Maybe we can hold off on the Invoke Despair here for a moment. Play the briefcase. Hold up Charm, right? I think that's the best bet here. I'm gonna put a +1 counter on the Battle Mammoth. And then, you know. My bad. Alright. So that's my attack right there. Okay. We just pass here. Deals damage to them, but they don't have any treasures. They have a lot of 2/2s. This should be very interesting from our opponent here. Bloodtide Harvester. Okay. We really need a Meathook Massacre here. Like, we really do. Egon is going to go away here, so that's pretty scary. That's why we put the +1 counter on the Mammoth, right? Okay. Yeah, Egon goes away. We draw a card. Okay. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, well at least we can attack with the Battle Mammoths here, right? So I don't actually want to use my briefcase. Using Invoke Despair will take all the treasures away, right? What about Riveteer's Charm? I mean, we're gonna have to attack here. Bloodtide Harvester, where X is twice the number of blood tokens. Okay, so they can't kill our mammoth just yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's try and swing here. I mean, let's get our mammoth as big as possible. Let's do the Invoke Despair thing after. Maybe we should keep up Riveteer's Charm, but I'm not really that scared, to be honest. Okay, they're taking some blocks. It's a lot of damage. Very interesting game. Okay, opponent. Man, why is it that hard? Nice, I love that. I love how they're blocking. It's so worky, right? Okay. Just give me all your creatures for my token, sure. I'm happy with that. Alright, yeah, I guess we have to go for it now. Have them sacrifice something. They're underdog, probably the underdog, right? Oh no, the goblin. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now they can't make copies. We're way ahead now. Man, that play with fight rigging was the real deal, right? I mean, fight rigging is very good. They need a miracle off the top. Honestly, all they need to do is get rid of the battle mammoth. And they'll be good, right? Okay. Are they counting? So if they crew the chariot, we don't actually block with the battle mammoth, because I feel like they've drawn yeah, they're gonna try to copy the treasure here, right? If they copy the treasure, then that tells us it's Meat Hook Massacre. We block with the citizen and then we take damage all day. Let's see what they wanna. Okay, it's very interesting. That's all I'm gonna do though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not blocking with the mammoth. Give them an opportunity to blow up our board. There's no way. Riveteers, charm. I mean, if we attack with both battle mammoths, they're gonna have to take some blocks here, right? Oh. That's game though, isn't it? Yeah, GG. Pretty good. That was fun. Alright. No ramp. But I guess you never know. Ideal hand when it comes to the lands, for sure, because we're playing Invoke Despair, and we've got a lot of black to start with, so pretty good. Showdown of the Skulls. Let's play a Valkyrie. See what that hand is doing. Oh, yikes. Okay. Alright, so we've got removal, which can be pretty good. Maybe I'll just opt to play the charm and draw with the charm, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Okay. Well, we definitely, or not actually. We're playing the Fable here, for sure. Man, we're way ahead. Way ahead. They need a creature. They really need a creature here. So that's very good for us. Okay. Borrowed time. On what? On the Valky to get their creature back. Okay. Pretty good. I'm gonna discard my green source here. Check for traps or Blood Chief's Thirst. What's better for us? I'm gonna keep the check for traps and actually discard the Blood Chief's Thirst. Because, well, it's very highly and very likely for us to draw a land, yeah. Like so. I need to discard that Skulls from their hand, so actually cancel. Yeah, we need to get rid of that Skulls. Yeah, we have to. That Skulls provides them with so much value and so much gas, right? Gives them a lot of things. Yeah, this is where they pop off, supposedly. Okay, they need the Rune of Sustenance for life gain. But it's pretty good for us. Rune of Might, okay. So we have a casual Invoke Despair here, which is pretty good. Man, they're not going to be able to take this. We also have all the colors for the Kamiwar next turn. Yikes, their hand sucks. I mean, I don't even know why they're still in the game. Playing the Valkyrie on turn 2 had to be good for us. We took the Generous Visitor from them. We tempoed pretty well. Yeah, they were just chilling here. And so are we. Keep making treasures. Easy mode. Easy mode. Yep. Easy mode. Alright. Yeah, well, we have to give them a chance to try at least. We still have Riveteer's Charm, so it's pretty good for us. Yeah, we can end this pretty well. Actually, yeah, let's end this before they can resolve that and dodge our charm. So I'll just Kamiwar here. Just for the flair, right? For the spice. And that's game. Nice. Alright, keep this. Okay. I mean, we kind of have to foretell the Mammoth, right? But it doesn't matter, because if we foretell the Mammoth, we play Fight Rigging. We can't play Fight Rigging next turn unless we top deck an untapped land. Okay. Let's foretell the Mammoth. Pack leader. Okay. In this case... Oh, I don't even have a black source here. GG's. I thought I did. I mean, these kind of tripped me out, but it doesn't matter. So, Invoke Despair, we don't have. We do have mana though, but we have access to Blizzard Brawl. Okay. Jewel Thief. Sure. So do we Blood Chief's Thirst? Because they're going to end up drawing a card here. I really don't want to waste my briefcase. We can play Fight Rigging, and it's either Blood Chief's Thirst or Duress. They're at 3 mana, 4 now. I mean we kind of have to Duress here, right? Let's see what we get with Fight Rigging. Another Mammoth, sure. I chose Duress, Unnatural Growth, and the Oddity. Yikes. We can get rid of the unnatural growth, but not if they play Ranger class. Has to be Blizzard Brawl, right? I mean, Mammoth is at 5, these are at 3, they have the Oddity and the Old Growth Troll. I mean, has to be the Brawl. All we have to do is hope that they play Unnatural Growth. Yeah, they play Ranger class first. Oh my goodness. Okay, well if they want to waste their mana, okay. So we get 2 Mammoths, which is, I guess, it's fine. I mean, they draw a card. Yeah. Yeah, they play a land. Yeah, they got it. They have it. Okay, well this is pretty good. This is pretty good. We still have a chance here. Okay. Okay. Well, it doesn't seem like they top deck to land. Or else they just play it, I guess. Or maybe they're just thinking. I think taking the Blizzard Brawl was definitely the right call. I don't know though. I don't know. Yeah, they're not gonna want to attack here. But we have back-to-back Invoke Despairs, which is pretty good. That also opens up the way for us to clear an Unnatural Growth, which has to be good. Nice, man. GG's. Alright, terrible hand when it comes to pretty much everything besides the briefcase. But let's try it. Let's try it. Yeah, the hand is just awful, right? I don't understand how we're not drawing like lands. It's been so like often that we kind of rarely draw lands, it seems like. It's a 25 land deck. 25. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Another companion, sure. Okay, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Sure. Okay. So I guess we just... Do we play fight rigging? I mean, we have to, right? Yeah. Okay. Hopefully they don't destroy our fight rigging here, but... Hallowed Haunting. Fine. Okay. Well, all we need is another untapped green, and we're good. Circle of Confinement. Nice. On the reflection, nice. We get him back, right? I mean, we do get the Fable back, right? Or do we not? They took the fight. Okay. Sure, that's fine. That's okay. We've got 1, 2, 3. We could have gotten the other Triumph to unlock the Invoke Despair here, but that's fine. Take action, we draw. Thank you. I actually do have basics in the deck for instances like that, so that's pretty good. Yeah. Get another black for sure. Oh, thank you. Nice. Yeah, well. Nice. Man. What are you doing, opponent? That's insane. Man, that's absolutely crazy. Yikes. What are you doing, opponent? Okay, well, that's game. Yeah. They're gonna have to draw me some more cards. Yep. Alright. No green source. That's rough. That is just terrible. This is worse. Yep. Okay, let's try it. I mean, what can we do, right? At least we can ramp with the Shigeki if it survives. Veteran? Sure. So it's pretty good that we have a Bloodchief's Thirst in hand. Yeah, it's very good. We can ramp and kill the Aspirant. I'm just gonna ramp here with Shigeki. Might as well, right? Alright. Nice. That has to be really good for us. So we have double green. Sure, let's get double red here. Nothing. We don't need all these green lands, to be honest, so... Opponent is getting mana screwed, as usual. Let's hit as much mana as possible. Yeah, they're not hitting lands. Yeah, that's pretty much game. Nice. Why are they still in the game? I don't understand. Okay. We can bring back the Invoke Despair. Meat Hook, Egon. Okay, they finally hit a land drop, but it's a little too late. Okay. I'm just trying to finish it as fast as possible here. So we've got 1, 2, we've got, okay, another Valkyrie, sure. So we've got 1, 2, 1, 3. Invoke Despair, I guess Fable, and a Thundering Rebuke, sure. That's game.